Nature versus nurture is a long-term debate in the educational field. Deciphering whether nurture is the aspect of the behavioral issues or nature is the aspect of the behavioral issue is hard to determine, and that's why the debate has been going on for so long. The debate is basically whether or not it's a biological factor or it's an upbringing factor. Like, nature is the biological factor of the debate, and nurture is the upbringing or moments in your life factor. Knowledge, aggression, and biological aspects are all reasons that nature is the leading factor of this debate. Knowledge is the IQ level of an individual, and the knowledge you have is most likely from the biological aspect of your parents. Like, if your parents had a high IQ level, you could as well have that IQ level as high as them. The knowledge is DNA built into your mind that your parents have passed down before you. Knowledge is an important factor of this debate, but aggression comes with knowledge as well because it does contribute into a biological factor. Aggression is a psychological trait that is carried through genetics. And aggression is a gene trait. Aggression is carried through monoxide A trait. Most of the time, it's a father passing it down to their son, and that's a biological trait. Aggression is a leading factor of this trait, as also with biological. Your biological parents are most likely to give you more disorders or more like mental health disorders or learning disorders or all types of them. Adoption is really similar and helpful for this trait because obviously you have your non-biological parents who could raise you up, like have your upbringing, and you could turn out like them through your upbringing, but you also have similar traits as your genetic parents. There are studies that adopted parents have disorders, and the adopted child doesn't know about the disorder till later, and they act like their biological parents because of these disorders. Adopted children most likely have testing to see whether or not if they have disorders or different health defects, and these are given to you with your parents. Factors that are important and that I talked about in this are the knowledge of nature versus nurture and the aggression or the mental health aspect, and then the biological disorders that are given to you by your biological parents. Nature is the leading cause of this debate because of all the factors I have said before. They determine whether your behavior or your actions cause these factors. Your actions are another leading factor of this because of your biological parents. Nature is the primary factor when talking about this debate because it has a biological aspect and other important causes such as health disorders, aggression, and knowledge and IQ. That's it.
Well, I'm